other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
Certainly not. And when you look at these two teams, they are very evenly matched. You know they'll want revenge tonight after losing the last game earlier this season.
Go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Bulls 5 right now. Jordan in at shooting guard. Mirotic is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Grant in at the point guard position. Len's shot is off. And here are the Bulls now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Team chemistry goes a long way in terms of overall team success, and this group exudes that every game.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Ellis can't get it to go. Here's Jordan, and look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to speak with Jeff Hornacek for just a minute. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense, and he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor.
It really does. If they can't keep the damage done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long night.
No question about that. They must crowd their shooters and give them little to no room to operate.
Kicks to Warren. Pass to Len, right wing. 5 on the clock. For 3, Bledsoe. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Down low, Jordan. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
He may be ready to throw down the gauntlet in this game, just attacking the basket early on. He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the night. That free throw good from Len. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Grant kicks to Jordan. Shot from 12. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. A finish and the dunk by Jordan.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Pass to Ellis. Len, a screen. Jumper off the screen. No good on the shot. Good D by Jordan. The Bulls leading by 6. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Jordan's got 14 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know what? He doesn't get worn down coming off a big game. It just builds him up even more.
There's Chris. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. So for the Suns, LeVert's checked in for Chris. And it's Brandon Knight in for Ellis. The Bulls also changing it up. Robin Lopez is checked in for Spates. Patterson comes in for Mirotic. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Grant. Suns trail by 8. Bledsoe kicks tonight. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Warren dishes tonight. 6 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Warren. Phoenix no good that time either. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
I think Jimmy Butler is top of my list as far as two-way players that could do just about anything you ask him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. Collins checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Both shots good from the stripe.
He is usually very consistent at the line. You expect him to make everything from there now.
To the paint, here's Collins. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Collins has got his first points in this one.
You gotta love when you can get looks this close to the basket. Way up there.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's LeVert. Misses the three. Collins against Jordan. With 1 on the clock. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bulls lead by 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves.
I think I had that all my life. I always.
And that kind of relentless determination is something Monte is known for. And one of the reasons he's been around for a decade in the NBA as a consistently good player.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
In reality, they can get those perimeter shots anytime they want to. Instead, they are really zipping it around and getting good, high-quality shots from all over the floor.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Jordan in at the 3. Rajon Rondo is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Jeff Withey, and it's Portis in at the 4-man position. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Kings really lit up the floor. He finished with 48 points and did his work from both lines, hitting from beyond the arc and from the foul line. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row.
Hey, way to put the squeeze on him, guys. Bring it in. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up.
To get them to tighten up that defense.
Defense has been atrocious lately for them. You can't blame him at all for wanting to address that here in this timeout.
The Bulls making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Now, here's Ulis. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington.
He did a great job distributing the ball to his guys, too. He got everyone involved. He's usually money from mid-range, but the defender got up in his shirt, took him out of rhythm.
They grab their own miss. Portis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Now, here's Ulis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Jordan. Bulls have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Phoenix making a change here. Nelson's checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Chris. There's a screen. Collins passes to Chris. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 17. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Collins. That one goes. Count it. 24 points for Jordan.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Nelson kicks to Ulis. Feeds it to Collins. Ball's knocked loose. Wade dishes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
And so here's Phoenix. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And you could say they probably were in control for 3 quarters of that game. But in that fourth quarter, man, they just fell apart.
Now, here's Ulis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-5 run here. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Bulls.
And really, it's been the guards who have powered them into this substantial lead. They say it's a big man's league, but tonight it's all about the little guys.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nelson, the pass to Chris. Tries from 10. Good.
Timeout. Start it. Bring it in. Take a seat. Hey, we're in great shape, fellas.
Weren't working.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls out front, up 19. 2K Sports, back to Phoenix after this.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
He has been relentless so far in this game. It really is going to have to be a total team effort to try to slow him down.
Chris is out there with Warren. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Ellis. And it's Len in at the 5. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Now here's Jordan. 26 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A beautiful ball movement by Jimmy Butler, constantly looking to set up his guys.
Suns trail by 21. Bledsoe kicks to Len. Len with a screen on Butler. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. They get it back.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
They've pounded the glass every time down the floor, and it's clear that they want to win that rebounding battle.
Here is Bledsoe. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Bledsoe outside. The pass to Chris. Ellis outside. He feeds it to Bledsoe. Warren against Butler. From beyond the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
And that makes it 0 for 3 coming out of the half. Not what they wanted or were expecting.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. That's on Monte Ellis. Collins checked in for the Suns. Ulis comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Chicago also making some changes. Portis comes in for Mirotic. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Warren, good.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Outside Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Ulis, looking for his first basket still in this one. And stolen by Jordan for the finish, and the dunk by Jordan.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
That's just terrific ball movement to get his teammate a wide open shot.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Coming at a great time for this team down the stretch in the third quarter. I love when teams get hot right before the fourth.
Now, here's Warren. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Jordan against Collins. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Ellis.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the first one drops. So for the Suns, Bender, he's checked in for Alex Len. For T.J. Warren, and it's Brandon Knight in for Ellis. Chicago also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Spates. Patterson comes in for Portis. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Grant. And so Jordan nails both of them. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Passes to LeVert. Wade against Knight. The dish to Bender. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Knight passes to Ulis. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Patterson dishes to Wade. Jordan kicks to Rondo. Back to Jordan. And he goes big with a dunk right over Dragan Bender.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now, here's Ulis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Not a high percentage look, but the defense gave him just enough space, and he buried it.
Here's Jordan. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Ulis with a steal. To the paint. Here's LeVert. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great.
Oh!
Well, Wade knows he's at his best when he's getting teammates involved. Good look.
There's the feed to Bender to the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And so he hits both. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Jordan. In the corner, it's Patterson. Lopez kicks to Rondo. Here's Jordan, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bulls out front, opening up a huge gap. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things... So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Suns trail by 21. So for Chicago right now, Jordan, he's in at shooting guard. Jimmy Butler is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Grant, and it's Spates in at the 5 down low. The shot by Knight, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jordan can't cash in from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First one falls for him. Some changes for Phoenix. Alex Lenz checked in for Ulis. Chris comes in for Ellis. And Nelson is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the Bulls, Lopez, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Patterson in for Butler. Lopez outside to the paint. Here's Jordan. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It wouldn't be the first time. He's a closer, a player who loves to slam the door shut.
And the Suns making a change here. Collins is checked in, and there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Chicago.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jordan.
So many times tonight, one of his steals led to something else positive happening for them. And that's what that kind of intense defense can do for a team.
34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nelson against Rondo. Nelson, the pass to Collins. Makes it off the glass.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
You're right. They're not going quietly. They're going to keep battling to the very end, no matter what the score is.
Outside Jordan. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
No intimidation factor at all. They felt like they were playing at home, and they showed it.